from over here. Hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, oh. I come from over here.
Hey, my name is Daniel Wesley. I play guitar and I sing in Daniel Wesley.
I come from over here.
My favorite album cover would have to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Blood Sugar Sex Magic. When I was about 12 years old, that album came out. I remember watching the accompanying music video thing called Funky Monks, and they kind of showed them shooting the actual album cover. They took photos of each one and then they kind of transposed it to the album cover and it all weaved together. And they were at the time my favorite band, and I just thought it was a really neat way of discovering an album cover, was also through the video of how they actually created it.
If I close my eyes and hold.
Not to completely say that I love the Chili Peppers, because I don't anymore, but definitely my favorite performer of all time is John Frusciante, who's played guitar for them twice and has a solo career. Obviously being in the Chili Peppers, he was just like a funky, amazing, really unique, has his own style kind of guitar player, but I actually got the pleasure to go down to LA and watch him perform in a small group called the Taxia that he was in as well, which is completely different from Chili Peppers. But they played this wild music that they'd made like 5 days before, and me and a couple friends thought, let's go down to van and drive down to LA and go watch these two shows they were putting on. And again, like being that close to someone that I really love, I actually got to meet him before the show. It was really a neat experience. So everything that he does, I seem to really like, whether it's funky and fresh or fun, or really downer and rocking and just depressing. I don't know, John Frusciante's a man. Yeah, my favorite singer would have to be a guy named Jesse Wagner from a band called the Agrolites. They're from Los Angeles, California. The guy has like the best stage presence that I've seen in a singer. Their music is kind of, they call it dirty reggae, and it's kind of like upbeat, fun, danceable reggae, but it sounds really dirty and raunchy at the same time. I don't know, that guy is like the best set of pipes I've ever heard. And you know, being a singer who, like, I sing loud when I sing. I'm not like a quiet, neat kind of singer. Like, I'm kind of more of a in-your-face, I guess, kind of singer. He's kind of like the similar style that I myself try and go for. It's hard to find someone that has so much passion, and whether I've seen them play for 50 people, I've seen them play for 1,000 people, and he has the same energy.
I come from over here.
Years ago when In Rainbows came out by Radiohead, that album was like my favorite album. With that show they played at UBC Thunderbird Stadium, and I remember it was really dark and gloomy and it rained a little bit, but not too much, and it just like fit what they were doing, and they had such an amazing light rig. It was really basic, but it was really nice, and camera placement all over the stage. I remember there was like coming to the climax of the set, Tom York was like playing at the piano by himself and his like lazy eye, and they like brought this one camera up to like his just like that one eye, and he was singing and playing it. It just was so cool. And being outside, I mean, you can't really beat the outdoors, but there was something special about that show, and it felt like everybody that was there felt it. I always knew I liked Radiohead, but I absolutely loved Radiohead after that show and that album. Yeah, so here we are at Siwash Rock on the west side of Stanley Park. This is such a lovely spot. I don't know, I love it here. It's at the halfway point of my running route that I do here, or a lot of people do here, but I usually start up by the Nookshuks, and we run to the park, go all the way around, and this is kind of like at like the 8-kilometer mark or so, where he's starting to be like, okay, I'm starting to get tired, I'm feeling good though, and I don't have that much longer to go. And I don't know, I always thought this thing looked like a pineapple tree, or a pineapple, so I've always like run by and given a kiss and blow and said, thank you, pineapple tree. Just funny. And my wife's dad's parents are actually, their ashes are spread here, so I kind of feel like some sort of connection. I always have, and I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's another thing to add to the recipe of why this is such a beautiful spot. But I don't know, it's like that one point of the whole seawall where you kind of get to it, and then it just opens wide up, and I can't get enough of it. Beautiful spot. So Sidewalk Rock.